How's it going? This is Johannes, and in today's Magento screencast, I'm going to explain how to create and edit static blocks using Magento's content management system. To start, let's take a look at the electronics category in the front end. We're looking at a customized category listing page. In Magento, the custom portion is called a static block. It may sound complicated, but this is quite easy to implement in Magento. I'll show you how to set these up. In the admin, navigate to the CMS tab and select Static Blocks. Here you see blocks that have already been created. Click on Add New Block. This brings up a blank page where we'll enter all relevant information for the block. Each block needs a title and an identifier. We'll name this one Electronics 2. We can also select what store we want this block to be available in, as well as whether it's enabled or disabled. You can compose the HTML for the block directly in this box or work in an outside text editor, like I did. When your code is ready, simply move it to this box. After you're done, click Save Block. The block is now saved and ready for use. To apply the block to a category, navigate to Catalog and Manage Categories. We'll select Electronics. Scroll down to see the drop-downs deciding the look and feel of this category page. Let's first select Electronics 2 as the landing page. You'll also notice that the display mode is set to Products Only. In this mode, only the products in the category are displayed in the front end, like this. We don't want to show the products because we're already linking to them in the block we just created. We'll change the display mode to Static Block Only to just display the static block. If you look back at the category listing, you can see that it uses a 3-column layout versus the static block I showed you at the beginning. This layout is governed by the Page Layout dropdown. If we change it to 1 column, it will ignore the other 2 columns and allow the category listing to take up the full width of the page, just like our static block does. Now save the category, and let's take a look in the front end. Pretty nice. Back in the Category Manager, there's a third option under Display Mode called Static Block and Products. Selecting this mode will display a static block followed by the products in the category. Let's take a look at the cell phones category in the front end to see it in action. I'll show you how to set this up too. Back in the Category Manager, select Cell Phone. You'll notice that the HIP Phone static block has been selected. The display mode is Static Block and Products. The page layout is 3 columns because we want customers to be able to use the features in the left and right columns while browsing this category listing. To see the code for the cell phones block, go back to CMS and Static Blocks. Select the cell phone's landing block and check out the code. That's about it for this screencast. We hope you've learned something and that you've been inspired to download Magento and start customizing your store with some static blocks. Thanks for listening, and have a nice day.